Hello, hello, hello. Well, I hope you are having a fabulous, fabulous Monday. And I just wanted to double check over here. Oh my God. Okay. I think I got it here. Is it still going? I can't tell if I'm live or not. 3, 2, 1. Who's watching? Okay, there we are. It's a little bit of a delay. So I'm just going to stay over here on StreamYard and okay, I'm live. Yay! Okay, happy Monday. Happy 16th of December. All right, so I wanted to just do a shout out. I saw a few of you were on Ari's live. Tonight was the quarterly drawing for $1,000, 500 to the guest / customer, 500 to the consultant. I really put it out there that we were sweepstakes winners, that we were winners tonight, but our names, none of us got called. But I'm just really excited that we had a lot of names. I think you saw there were about 300 names in the drawing. And then if people came on live, they got a second entry in there. So we will be doing that. I pay into that. The directors all pay. So please, you guys, share the business opportunity because I don't like my hard-earned money just going to waste. I want to make sure, even if we're not winners, I want to make sure we are winners because we're sharing the Mary Kay opportunity and that I'm getting a lot of names in there. So it was really fun to be entering all the names from the last couple of months. And I'm just really proud of you all and very excited about that. I would love to do a congratulations to the 2 girls that turned in their weekly accomplishment sheet this last week, Faye Thomas, and even with being super sick, guys, keep Faye in your prayers, being super sick. She was on Tonight Watching, and she had over $150 in sales last week, and she was in bed for like 5 days. So that's also a testament to having a good customer base because she probably had reorders. I didn't double check if they were reorders, but I know they weren't parties because she was sick. So the other person that turned her weekly accomplishment sheet in was Olivia. So congratulations to those 2 girls for turning their weekly accomplishment sheets in. And if you are at a place where you didn't get sales last week, or you didn't order anything, or you didn't do a facial, or you didn't share the business opportunity, you can still put zeros in there and send the weekly accomplishment sheet through just to get in the habit of making sure you're turning it in every week. Okay. And also, I don't know about you guys, but if I had to see zeros, I've had weeks where I've had zeros. So don't let me fool you to thinking that that has not happened to me, but it sure didn't look good. I sure didn't like how that felt. And I made sure that I got myself on the phone, got myself an appointment to change up the following week. All right. So I know you can do it. And I just want to remind you that even if you didn't have sales, please just get in the habit of turning that weekly accomplishment sheet in. I love it. I just love it when there's like a whole bunch of them that come through. I love it. It's kind of like when you go to school and then you don't turn in your homework and your teacher's like bummed because there's no homework turned in. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, just do it. It makes me feel so happy that you're out there, doing stuff. All right. So I want to talk about, oh goodness. Sorry. Little runny nose there. So I want to talk about a couple things tonight. And one of them, again, was how exciting that was to see so many names in the drawing, so many people. So over 300 people were given the Mary Kay opportunity. They were shared with the Mary Kay opportunity. I love that. I'm going to do a little bit of some training tonight. And first, I'd like to start with just a little bit of just training on mindset you guys, and training on being reactionary and training on how we handle our emotions, because it affects us in so many different areas of our life. And not only that, but it also raises our blood pressure and makes us not nice to be around, and we get short, and we don't have time for that. So what I'm talking about is In Touch. Oh, In Touch. It is December 2024. And if you all recall, I want to say it was the 16th of December. It was right around now, 2023. I can't believe I got the yawns all of a sudden. So 2023, it has been 1 year since they launched the brand new In Touch. And as you know, there have been some issues. And just so you guys know, there's a lot of issues that you don't even know about. There's a lot of things that were happening behind the scenes that that directors were dealing with, that I was dealing with, things with orders, things with so many issues. What I want to say is, I've always trusted our company. I've been in Mary Kay. December is my 22nd anniversary. So 22 years of being in Mary Kay, 21 and a half years of being a director. I do trust our company, and I know that change is not something that I love. I've learned to embrace it. I've learned to roll with it. I've learned to have a little pouty fit for like a second, not carry it through for 2 days, and get over myself and then move forward, trusting the process. And it has tried my patience this year. I'll just share that with you, because there have been just issues after issues after issues. So that being said, there are some things that we can do on our end to be ahead of the game with it. And one of the things is not waiting till the last minute. Not waiting till the last minute. So if you have tracking sheets, if you have a dry erase board, like you guys, I live with a dry erase board. So I always am tracking. I always know my orders. I always know my numbers. I'm always checking and double checking, not just relying, on reports, but know where you're at. And that's another place that the weekly accomplishment sheet does come in handy for. But we just can't wait till the last minute. And there are some things that I've learned. Like there were some directors that had husbands that were very, very high up in IT companies, and they were trying to explain to us. Whew, sorry, guys. I don't know what this yawning thing is about. So I think that I just haven't talked all day. So I'm talking and I'm getting air and I'm yawning. I think that the biggest feedback that we were getting from these husbands that were IT guys was that the scope of the program that Mary Kay upgraded to was bound to have some issues, because it was such a big transition. So hopefully we're getting it figured out. What I do know is that Mary Kay, the company, corporate, they are, they're not giving us leeway with things anymore. It's going to be very cut and dry. So if there's a deadline, we know for a long time when there was a Star Consultant deadline on the 15th, years ago, we could put an order on hold and we had 2 more weeks to pay for it. So that ended a long time ago. Like, your orders have to be in by the 15th. So right now, today is the 16th. Do you know how much you need in wholesale ordering by March 15th to be a Star Consultant? Do you know? It's $1,800 wholesale. If we have double credit will count towards Princess Court, Queen's Court. It counts towards unit clubs. It doesn't ever count towards Star Consultant. So your Star Consultant numbers are always going to be the real-time numbers. All right. So We now have 2 weeks left in December. So your goal should be to sell $600 so that you can order at least $300 in wholesale by the end of December, by the 31st of December. So $300 wholesale, $600 retail. Write that down. Write that down. Put that on your dry erase board. Put it on a piece of paper and tape it above your computer. Have it in a picture frame. Know what your numbers are that you are shooting for so that you will be set up to finish STAR by March 15th. That's when the next quarter ends. So you'll want to make sure you order at least 300 wholesale by the end of December. Ordering 300 wholesale because you've sold 600. Okay. Now, when you get to January and February, those 2 months you would need to order 600 wholesale. So you would need to sell 1,200 retail. 1,200 retail. So you can always sell more and stock up. It's cumulative because then once you get to March, you only have 2 weeks, right? You would only have 2 weeks to get that 600 retail, 300 wholesale. So if you did 300, 600, 600, 300, you're going to be at 1,800. Okay. So that's how you know how to get started for quarter 3. Now, quarter 2 just ended. I would love to congratulate Faye Thomas for being a Sapphire Star. Yay! We are going on a virtual tour to Norway. And I've been there in person. I've totally been there in person. I'm so excited. So it is a Norwegian tour, virtual tour. Plus, she gets the charm. She gets the charm for her charm bracelet because she is traveling and she is on target now, 2 quarters, 2 more to go to be an all-star consultant. So congratulations. All right. So you have 8 days until Christmas Eve. Typically, this week is kind of the last week because the kids have school this week and then they're usually out by Friday. And then everybody's like done. Some people actually are leaving this weekend, all the things. So you can still sell some things. I had somebody that came over the other day. So I had made the hand cream ladies. Aren't they so cute? They're so cute, right? So I printed these guys out. You notice her lips are kind of weird because my printer was printing weird. One girl came out like she was Elphaba with green lips. So I actually sent them over to Office Depot. It cost me $2 to have a bunch of them printed out. And then I just actually had some leftover little rhinestone things that were sticky, but you could put a piece of ribbon around here too. And then I just had some leftover ribbon and some little plastic beads. I did go get the fur, but I love that you can also use the mint things from the Dollar Tree. But if you don't want to spend any money right now and you don't know for sure if you're going to sell these, I did take them to a holiday open house. And then I also used them as gifts for my Bible study ladies. So I had somebody come over and I had a few ladies that didn't show up. So I had a few of these left and they fell in love with them. I just got an order for 15 because they saw them in person. Now, last year, what I did is I had got some little mittens. I was trying to check to see if I still had another one. And I've done this for years. I just get the mittens from like the Dollar Tree or go to Walgreens. Sometimes they're even cheaper than the Dollar Tree. And I had some aqua blue ones last year. I usually use just black. And then I just put the hand cream, tied a ribbon around it. And then last year I even had a little tiny Christmas ball, but you don't even have to do that. You could just put a bow or a candy cane or just a bow. So that's real easy to have just with you. Because there are some people that are last minute shoppers that will be looking for things like that. So if you have any hand creams, that's what you want to do. these are the Footsie Rolls. And I just had put these in our group, and I sent these over also because my printer was acting up. So I sent these over to Office Depot. It was like $2. I think I got 20 of them. This is just tissue paper. I just wrapped it in the tissue paper. The socks are inside, and I just did 2 bows on the side. Super easy. I sold 3 of these because they saw it. I was like, look how cute this is. Remember, to me, I would market this to hairstylists, to nurses. Do you have people in your family that love to run? Who's the runner in your family? Okay. You can, I also have this printed out in brown. It's not the whole big wrap. It's just brown. So I just taped it on the tissue. It's smaller for a guy, but that's who you want to, sometimes we have to tell people, like, who would this be good for? So if you have a few of those still rolling around, that's what you could do. If you don't want to even take the time to do that, but you have some of the socks with the Mint Bliss left, just wrap them on each side and tie a little bow on the socks and just make it little like that. Again, you don't have to put a whole lot of time and energy into it, but people need to see it. Are you going online? Are you going on Facebook? Are you saying, hey, I've still got a couple of these left. Who needs something? Are you doing that? Are you taking it with you when you go places? People need to see it. Okay. So you could do on-the-go sales that way. Just saying. All right. The next thing that you want to do is you want to be booking for the week between Christmas and New Year's. So that week after everybody's done, they do usually go shopping and return things the day or two after Christmas, and then they have nothing to do. So I am working with my girlfriend to pick a night, and it's probably going to be, I don't know. I don't want to do it New Year's. Let's see. So Christmas is on a Wednesday, 26, 27. So maybe the 29th, on Sunday the 29th, we will do a live in the Facebook group, and it's going to be all about winter, all the winter products. So if you stocked up on any of those products that were 55% off, that's what we're going to be showcasing. And so, yep, the 29th is when we're going to do it in the Skin Shine Get Your Glow group. And I will create an invitation right now so you can get people to get in there and get them to join the group now so that they're ready. And then what you have to do when we're doing a Facebook Live is you have to remind them the night before. You have to remind them that day. You have to remind them 30 minutes before. You have to remind them like 5 minutes before. Hey, we're going live. We're going live. I mean, it is crazy how much we have to really kind of get in touch with people. I was going to say the word bug. You really have to, because they'll just forget that it's going on, that it's coming on live. Okay. So that's going to happen on the 29th. Let me write that down. And I'm going to have my girlfriend do it with me. She is adorable. Brielle. So we're going to get that to, okay, 29th Facebook Live. And that's going to be our winter. Okay. And then what we're going to want to do is we are going to want to see if you can get in person with people that week. So either Friday during the day or even Saturday or Sunday in person. Get some people to come over and do some New Year's makeovers. Okay. So think about that for yourself so that you can get some sales before the end of the year. All right. So those were the things that I had for kind of last minute stuff. But again, maybe you don't have any hand creams. Maybe you don't have any Mint Bliss. What do you have? What do you have that you could let people know you have it right now if they need last minute gifts? Maybe it's a mascara for a teen. Maybe it's a lip gloss. What do you have? Take stock of what you have and figure that out. Okay. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is the January Jumpstart. So you guys know the January Jamboree. January Jamboree is the 3rd and the 4th in Escondido. I posted the stuff in the group. Have you registered? Are you going? I haven't heard from you. Let me know. And you're going to want to do that because I am not sure what we're going to do for Career Conference because Career Conference is Spanish only in Anaheim. And the next closest one is in Santa Clara. That's up by San Jose. So we don't have a career conference this year. So let's all make sure we get to this amazing event with these nationals, and you are going to love it. All right. So it is the 16th, and next week is going to be the 23rd. I'm not sure if I will go live, but on the 22nd, we are having our holiday party at my house. You should have all got your invitation. Have you all got your invitation? Let me know if you got your invitation. Okay, let me know. Post it in the comments and let me know if you got your invitation. And that will be happening on the 22nd. So we're not going to have a meeting on the 23rd. Okay, we're not going to have a meeting on the 23rd. We will have a meeting on the 30th. Okay. Now we are going to be getting ready to start our new year off right. Okay. So on the 30th, we will be doing goal posters. We will be here at my house. We'll also be live so that we can all be working on our goal posters together. And just to get us started, I am going to talk about a few goal setting things. And the book that we're going to start reading, Vision Map, that we're going to start reading in January. And one last thing. So I'm back to InTouch, back to the company, back to managing emotions. So if you did the preferred customer program, have you picked up the phone and said, hey, it's me, your Mary Kay girl. I want to double check because there was a little bit of a glitch with our printing company. And it has come to my attention that the Mary Kay catalogs did not get mailed out to everybody. Did you get the catalog that should have been mailed out a few weeks back? It had a sample. It had a picture of a hand with a brand new product that is like an injectable, but without an injectable. Did you get that catalog and did you get that sample? Okay. Find out if your customers actually got their catalog, because there was a glitch with the printing company, and it is turning out that most people's customers did not get the lookbook. It didn't get mailed out. That is frustrating. The thing is we all kept waiting. They kept telling us it was going to get mailed out, that it was going to get mailed out around the 6th or the 7th of November. I figured it probably wouldn't go out till the 16th. It used to always go out the second week of the month. So if you are just texting, that's probably not going to do it. You want to get on the phone and touch base with your customers. And if your customers did not get that lookbook, some of you have already received an email from the company saying, hey, we're sorry, there was an issue. You're going to get your money back. If you haven't, I have not received that message yet, but I have called a few of my customers and they have not received their lookbook. So I need to call Mary Kay to make sure, because it is looking like that's what's happening. So please know that this was an outside thing. This was the printing company where they get printed and stamped and then mailed out. Again, 22 years in Mary Kay, this has never happened. It's never happened. So you want to get on the phone and just call your customers, because if they did not receive it, you guys, it'll give you the chance to let them know about the new product, and you can send them the virtual catalog. If you don't know how to send them the virtual catalog, give me a call. I can help you. But you want to make sure that you get that in their hands so that they actually get the catalog. Okay. At this point, I don't think that I would buy catalogs. I mean, I would maybe buy them with my next order to just have a couple of catalogs, but it'd be better to just send them the virtual catalog and move on, because you're going to get your money back and then you can apply it to the next catalog because a whole month has gone by. Okay. So I'm sorry it happened. I wish I would have known sooner. It kind of was like the company just sort of kept telling us there was a delay. we didn't realize there was actually a problem until just the last few days. So I just wanted to touch base on that. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to talk about is I went to this amazing training in Dallas, and I'm just going to talk about just one of the trainings in this journal that I got. It's really a work through journal, but it talks about some stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of read through it real fast. And this chapter was called "Don't Give Up on Your Dreams." So right now, I want you all to just do me a favor and take a deep breath. And when you take your deep breath in, I want you to inhale all the possibilities, all the dreams, the love, and the hope that today holds. Okay, so breathe that all in. And then exhale all the doubts, the fears, the I can'ts, and the what ifs, because today is your day. All right. So every day, I want you to start your morning like that, breathing in the love and the hope and the dreams, and exhaling the doubts, the fears, and the what ifs. Okay. Because life has a funny way of teaching us lessons. We go through trials, we make mistakes, we face obstacles, and sometimes even heartbreak. In those moments, it's really easy sometimes to say, why is this happening to me? What if I told you it's not happening to you, but it might be happening for you? So there's a poet, Rumi, who eloquently wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome is part of your preparation for what is coming next. It's sharpening you, it's shaping you, it's equipping you with resilience, wisdom that you will need to meet your future head on. Nelson Mandela emphasized it beautifully when he said, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." You see, falling isn't the issue. It's whether you get back up and keep moving. Your journey, every high, every low, is creating a roadmap, paving the way to your dreams. Your struggles aren't setbacks, they're setups. They're setups for the extraordinary life that is not just possible, but it's absolutely, unequivocally yours for the taking. As you step into today, remember the words of Maya Angelou. You can only become truly accomplished at something you love, pursue the things you love doing, and then do them so well that people just can't take their eyes off of you. So take another breath right now. Feel the energy of a brand new day, a new opportunity to be who you were born to be. And those dreams, they need you to make them come true. You are destined for greatness. I want you to have a fabulous day, and remember, your dreams are waiting for you to make them a reality. So I want you to take your piece of paper. I hope you're taking notes. And I want you to write your top three things this will be for tomorrow. Top 3 things for tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So instead of Mary Kay's top 6 things, we're going to do top 3. Then I want you to write, in my wildest dreams for myself and my business, I envision. And then I want you to write something there. In my wildest dreams. I always like to say, if you knew you could not fail, failure was not an option. You could have it no matter what it was. All right. So then the next thing you're going to do is put down, today I will take this step to bring them closer to reality. So what are the steps? What are the actions that you will do that will help bring those wildest dreams closer to reality? Okay. Now, these next couple of things I'm just going to go over because I want you to think about this. Why is it important to hold on to your dreams, even when the journey is difficult. We talk about it in Mary Kay all the time, having your why, knowing why you are doing this Mary Kay business, because there will be times when it gets hard. There will be times when it gets frustrating. There will be times when you don't feel like doing anything. What is the thing? What is the reason that you are talking about over on the other page that are going to bring you back to those dreams? Why is it important for you to hold on to those dreams? That's your why. What strategies will you use to stay committed to your dreams, even when you're faced with obstacles? So what are the things that you're going to have? What tools are in your tool belt? What strategies do you have? Do you pick up the phone and call your director? Do you call a friend? What is that TV show, right? Call a friend. Do you have an affirmation you can read over and over to yourself? Do you have a podcast you can listen to? How can you pull yourself back into your positive frame of mind and back to where you need to be? And who do you need support from to stay focused on those dreams? What is it exactly that you need from them? So make sure that they know that. Whether it's your husband, whether it's me, whether it's an adoptee director, whoever it is, who do you need support from to stay focused on your dreams, and let them know what you need from them. All right. All right. So that is that to get started. I want you to start thinking about those things and get ready. Okay. And we'll talk about the goals a little more on the 30th. But I'm going to see if I can get this page printed out. This is a book that I used to use, and I love it because it's like you write down the goal, then you put down like, how will I know when I've succeeded? Because sometimes we have goals and we feel like we're just going for them. How will we know, right? And your motivation, your habits, all those things. So I'll get a printout of that. And the last thing that I want to talk about is our vision map. So I put the link for this book. We're going to start it in January. And it is charting a step-by-step course for your biggest hopes and dreams. And I just wanted to read to you guys the very beginning forward introduction. So we won't be doing that. You can read that when you get the book, or if you have the book, you can read it. But I'm just going to go through the foreword. So the first time I met Joel Malm, he made an offer I couldn't refuse. Do you want to hike the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu with me? How could I say no to that challenge? I've been on several amazing adventures with him since that first offer. Every one of those trips has been a powerful experience. On every hike, the recurring theme is to always take it one step at a time. That's the message of the book you have in your hands. I love the vision map concept because it focuses on going after the dream God gave you step by step. Do what you can do, then pray and trust God to come through on the impossible. If you've got a dream to start something new, a business, a ministry, or writing a book, then I think you will find this book invaluable. I can't think of a better person to walk you through the process of going after your dream than Joel Malm. He is a true entrepreneur and adventurer who has a heart to see you accomplish the great things that God placed in your heart. That's a foreword from Mark Batterson. He's the author of The Circle Maker. That's a great book too. Write that down, The Circle Maker. I have it and I've read it. All right, so the introduction to this book. The conversation usually goes one of two ways. I meet a new person, and at some point they ask me, so where do you work? Well, I lead outdoor exhibitions with a spiritual focus. At that moment, the person either smiles and says, that's nice, or they light up and a fire comes into their eyes. I can see they're one of those people. If they are, the inevitable next question is, how did you get into that line of work? I tell them I started the organization. Then the fire gets brighter and they immediately ask, how do you start something like that? My usual answer is, well, just start. I realize that answer is unhelpful and it may seem a bit cocky, but people rarely have time to hear me explain the circuitous, confusing, often frustrating, but fun-filled journey that it's been getting to this point. This book describes that journey. It's a response to the question, how do you start something like that? It's for those people, you people. I believe God wants to make the dream in your heart a reality, even if it seems far-fetched. You aren't crazy. You are a visionary. I hope this book helps you navigate the waters of getting something started. I'll guide you through the process step by step. There's nothing more rewarding than watching God accomplish the goals that He placed in your heart. I wish I could give you simple answers for how to do this, but there isn't one. It requires time, hard work, and total dependence on Him. There are no overnight success stories. Let me repeat that. There are no overnight success stories. Every story is different. I'm convinced God does it that way on purpose. Otherwise, we'd try to find a formula. There is no formula. Let me repeat that too. There is no formula. I've read tons of books by folks I would consider outliers. Their stories are outside the bell curve of how things normally happen. They experience incredible, larger-than-life events. God has done truly unique things for them. Those stories are the exception. Most of us aren't going to fit into that outlier category. God will do miracles to bring your dream to pass, but in truth, I found the story of outliers a little discouraging. I've seen some pretty consistent things God uses to bring your dream to pass. I always found it encouraging to read the stories of how normal people like me got where they are today. Here's my story and some of the important lessons that I learned along the way. I hope you find it helpful. So that's the introduction to Vision Map. We will be diving into this in January. So take a minute and pick it up or get it on Audible, and we will be starting this in January. All right, guys, I love you. I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas. If you need any help with anything, give me a call. We will be rocking and rolling, and we will be doing our live on the 29th, and we will have a in-person meeting at my house on the 30th to do goal posters. All right, take care. I love you. Bye.